Alrighty, so another one of these chill videos, and amid the first and second period between the Tampa Bay Lightning and the New York Islanders of Game 6, yes, I'm recording this on Game 6. Tampa's winning 2-1 right now. This can come out Friday, or this is coming out Friday, because I have a lot of pre-recorded videos. I'm going to be up camping, up in Homesdale, 2 hours from where I live. So if you're up at Homesdale, you know where the KOA is. I guess come say hi. I probably shouldn't have done that, but yeah, I'm going camping, so I'm making 3 pre-recorded videos. Then I come back Sunday, and hopefully by Sunday, or no, most definitely by Sunday, our Stanley Cup final will be determined. Whether we figure out tomorrow who the 2 Stanley Cup finalists are going to be, or we figure out Saturday. I will still make the series preview. We'll do the game reviews. We'll go live for a couple of games as well. But yeah, we're really rolling with this channel. So, anyways, we're into another episode of the card collections, and this one is the Minnesota Wild. This one won't take too long because they only have 2.5 pages because they're not really a team with that much future. So I'll go into stories with some of these players, and I'll discuss a little bit. So starting off, you always have the captains and the assistant captains. You have Mikko Koivu. So I have the Apici card for 2018-2019. I have the Upper Deck card for 2017-2018. And then I have the Upper Deck card for 2005-2006 Mikko Koivu. So this was before he was the captain. So yeah, Mikko Koivu, I always liked him. I thought he was a good captain. He was with the Minnesota Wild for a little bit, and then they announced he wasn't returning. And then the Jackets ended up picking him up, and he didn't play that much before retiring. So I do believe that he is a great player, or he was a great player. I just never really got to see him play. Next up, you have Ryan Suter, because of course you do. I have a 2018-2019 Artifacts card, and this one's actually red. I don't know if you can tell. It is number 127 out of 299, so, that's pretty cool. Upper Deck 2018-2019, these are the MVP cards. I have a lot of those. And then you have the 2018-2019 Opeachy cards for Ryan Suter. And also, by the way, I'm going to be ordering hockey cards very soon. I'm asking my mom if she can buy me a couple packs, and we'll unbox them on the channel. And I also have some coming from some collectors. Next up is Eric Staal. This is the only one I have. 2018-2019 MVP. I like Eric Staal. Better Call Staal. If you watch that thing, Saul Goodman, Better Call Saul. But anyways, I thought that was a good reference. But yeah, I liked Eric Staal when he was in Minnesota, but I kind of like him a lot more in Montreal, considering our last video that we made. Next up, you have Nino Niederreiter. This is the only card I have for Nino before he went to the Carolina Hurricanes. 2017-2018 Parkhurst. Unsure of why it's red. It doesn't have a number thing on it, so take that what you will. Next up, Jared Spurgeon. This is a 2016-2017 Upper Deck, so that's cool. And then this is a 2015-2016 Upper Deck card. So I don't have that many cards for Spurgeon, but I mean, yeah, he is an interesting defenseman. I guess I kind of enjoy him as a defender. I just don't really know, to be honest with you. Next up, you have 5 cards for this guy. Actually, no, 4. This one has writing on it, which I need to fix. You have Mikael Granlund. First off, I have a 2018-2019 UD Canvas of Granlund. Then I have a 2018-2019 MVP card for Mikael Granlund. Then I have a 2017-2018 Upper Deck Mikael Granlund card. And then I have a 2017-2018 Parkhurst Mikael Granlund card. So, yeah, in case you couldn't tell, I have a lot of Mikael Granlund cards. And I am a big fan of Granlund. I liked him more in Minnesota than I do Nashville. But nonetheless, I still like Granlund, and I think he is a very important player to that roster if you surround him around the right people. Now, this one took place before the Ryan Donato trade, and of course we know that Donato's in San Jose now, so, not realistic. Charlie Coyle when he played for the Minnesota Wild. This is a 2017-2018 Upper Deck. And then this one is a 2015-2016 Upper Deck. So that's pretty cool. And then after that, you have, I need to actually batch these cards together. I'm not sure why they're not together with each other. You have Pierre-Marc Bouchard. So this first one's from 2008, 2009. So that's a pretty cool card. This one's from 2010, 2011. Ignore my dirty fingernails. And then this one's also from 2009, 2010. So, pretty cool. Marc Bouchard, never saw him play, so I don't really have an opinion on him. Here's one. And in fact, we covered his trade to the Penguins on the channel, which I should probably go back and look at. That would be cool to look at. And I have a lot of plans for videos like that. Jason Zucker, 2018-2019 MVP card. I liked him in Minnesota. And part of the reason why I gained a lot of respect for the Pittsburgh Penguins is because they traded for him. And now, all of you know I'm a Flyers fan, so I can't really like the Penguins without my family wanting to kill me. But I really gained a lot of respect for them when they brought Jason Zucker to the roster. Next up is Brian Ralston. This is a 2004 or 2005-2006 card. This was amid the lockout. Never saw him play, so never had an opinion on him. Antti Miettinen. This one's from 2010-2011. Again, I never saw him play, so I don't have much of an opinion on him. You have Thomas Vanek as the next guy. I saw him play in Buffalo, and also this is 2015-2016. But apart from that, I never really had I never really liked them, never really disliked them. Oh, here's a guy that we did a career video on, which I plan to do those in the summer as well. Derek Boogaard. That's interesting. Derek Boogaard, I think, is personally, he's an interesting fighter. He died of a drug overdose in 2011. I think I have his note sheet down there from when we did the career video. But, yeah, pretty interesting. I never saw him play, so I don't really have an opinion. But I saw Ice Guardians, which I talked about Boogaard in it. I should watch that again. Pavel Demitra. This is 2006, 2007, so pretty much the year I was born, this guy was playing. I never had an opinion on him, of course. Here's one, and I like this card, and I might get this card framed. Jordan Greenway. Jordan Greenway MVP rookie card. I'm a fan of Greenway. I like Greenway a lot. I think he is a very solid player for the Wild. And I think he's very impressive and very fun to watch. And if there's any player that I'm going to get a jersey for who isn't named Kaprizov, it's Jordan Greenway. Next up, Tyler Ennis, 2017-2018 Upper Deck card. I never really had an opinion on him in Minnesota. Edmonton, I thought he was all right, but, I just never really, had much of a say for him. Nick Johnson is the next guy. I never saw him play. This is 2011, 2012. He might be playing now. I don't think so. Next up is Matt Cullen. Matt Cullen, 2007, 2018. I think I might have seen him play once. Yeah, I think I've seen him play one season. I never really had much of an opinion on him. He was a really good player in the NHL, though. I got to give him credit for that. Next up, we have Eric Bellinger for the Minnesota Wild. This one's 2008, 2009. Or 2009, 2010, sorry. Never really had an opinion on him, so there you go. Next up is David Cullen, so not Matt Cullen. This is a player card. I think I have maybe one or two of these in the collection. I think I have one for the Thrashers. 2001, 2002, he's a defenseman. Never heard of him. The fact that I never heard of him, it says something. Because I know a lot of old players who used to play. Jason Pominville, UD Canvas. This is 2015, 2016. I only saw Pominville play in Buffalo. I thought he was decent, but, never really had much of an opinion for him there. Martin Havlat. This is an SP Authentic for the Wild. I have a couple of SP Authentics. This is 2009, 2010. Never saw him play. And then finally, one of my favorite players for the Minnesota Wild, and notably, the next list for the teams is the next list for my favorite players is the Minnesota Wild. So, I mean, this is the final cards, by the way. And it's kind of funny how the lists are colliding. I found that pretty cool. So, yeah, Devin Dubnyk, 2018-2019 MVP card. And then a 2015-2016 Upper Deck card. So, yeah, basically that's my collection of the Minnesota Wild. Next up will be the Montreal Canadiens, and the Canadiens, it'll go a bit faster, but no, it won't. But if comparatively speaking to the Bruins, which was a big page, and I read all the cards, it should go relatively faster. But Montreal has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 pages. 9 pages. 9 pages of Montreal Canadiens cards. I think the only team that has more than that is the Flyers. So, yeah, we're halfway through these card collections, and we'll see when I film the next one. So thank y'all for watching. It'll actually be probably after the Stanley Cup Finals. I hope you do enjoy. I can't stay for too long after this. I do have a game to watch. We all know what game that is. So yeah, thank y'all for watching. For my support, got my little binder here, and I will see you guys in the next video.